So I'm ready for the next recipe from this book. As you can read, I'm making mac and cheese. Mom's old style macaroni cheese. That is just as the last recipe, no extra little text. So I'm already boiling some macaroni because I need cooked macaroni. So I'm doing that on the side, and now it's mix corn flour to a smooth cream with a little of the milk. So I need a little over half a liter, and my measuring cups is half a liter, so it just didn't fit. So that's why it goes like this. And what is it? Bring the rest of the milk into boils. Bring the rest of the milk to the boil separately, then add the corn flour cream to it. So this pan, I cleaned it after the apple sauce, and then how I'm going to do this filling. So like this. I'm going to change camera angles in a minute. Cornstarch, always such a nice thing to work with. And I thought this week, by the way, I'm doing 2 recipes today because I have the day off and nothing planned. I planned to shoot some videos, make some recipes, all this stuff. And I had the day off tomorrow, or I have the day off tomorrow too. And then my boyfriend was like, oh, let's go do this and this. So now I'm not at home tomorrow. So no shooting anything tomorrow. I thought, yay, I can make a few videos in front so that I know I have something to post every week. Maybe, I don't know, twice a week, because I have, I think, 2 other videos planned right now that has nothing to do with cooking and no opening boxes, but one has to do with the boxes. What was the other one? I was like, oh, I need to do a different kind of video. I have an idea. Doesn't matter, but I'm having some ideas. But yeah. This is how this is. It's not going to change. Let's put it aside. Show you my macaroni and milk. Is it on? Yeah. So let's read. And if the milk is boiling, then I have to add the corn flour mixture, then add butter and cheese and boil for 3 minutes. Well, this is my cheese. Set amount, I think. And let me see. I just got Dutch cheese. It's a pretty young cheese. So it just said 4 ounces grated cheese. So I thought, let's do this because, well, why not? It's cheaper than, like, what's the oh, I lost it. And buy it in English or an Irish cheese. So, and I talked about the cruise that's coming up in 5 weeks, I think. So I'm trying to watch my spending a little bit. I guess that's one of the reasons I didn't buy the gelatin powder in the previous video with the applesauce, because it's just like, last night I got free tickets for the theater show. I think I told you about that in the applesauce video. The tickets we got for free, but yeah, it was a 2.5 hour drive, and you need to eat something when you're there after the drive. So in the end, I spent, I don't know, 60-70 euros just to get there and to eat something. Parking, you need to pay for parking. So yeah, free tickets, and then I did parking and eating, and my mom did the benzene for the car. So it's an expensive evening going halfway through the Netherlands, but it was fun. But also I have to watch my spending until 3 weeks after the cruise, because then I get my vacation money. I don't know if that's a thing in the rest of the world, or if it's called something else. Yeah, I'm waiting for the milk to boil. But and 2 minutes for the macaroni. So I can, what if I put a lid on this so a little bit faster? So yeah, I'm so very curious. Everybody around me and my friend is getting excited for us. So it's going to be amazing, even if the cruise sucks. I have one of my best friends with me, and it's going to be fun. But yeah, the closer it becomes, the more nervous I get. You know, just good nerves, like exciting nerves. And I hope I can take a lot of videos. Maybe make a complication, not complication. You know what I mean, that word. Put it on here after. So yes, this is, yeah, I think I'm going to, I need to turn off the, yeah, I'm going to turn off because it's going to, and then once, I think I'm going to use my whisk for this. Oh, I tried to do it. I mean, if this is a good way to make a cheese sauce, it's so much easier. I have to do the macaroni first. Otherwise, that's going to... That's a lot. I thought let's just do the whole recipe, because I had no idea how much this was going to be, because on the package it said 1 portion of macaroni is 75 grams. I need 175 cooked macaroni, so the math isn't mathing in my head at the moment, so yeah. I think I need some warm. What is going to thicken immediately? I need the butter and cheese, but I thought let's add some of the hot liquid in here. And I'm sorry to say, but I'm not a big fan of mac and cheese, because I don't know. I'd rather have macaroni with a red sauce, like meatballs, or not even meatballs, a mincemeat and lentil sauce. That's what I often do. Like I said, I think I said, did I say that in an apple sauce video too earlier today? That I made it like I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan. But sometimes I do, I like to eat less meat or swap half of the minced meat into lentils. I feel like this isn't enough, but and boil for 3 minutes it says, but I don't. When I was at the store picking out cheese, there was grated cheese, of course, and I was looking at the ingredients because I know there's a layer on top of the cheese to make it from sticking, and I think it says it was cornstarch. So what I'm questioning now is if I had bought the grated cheese instead of just the block, do I need less? The thing is, I didn't. Wait a minute. I didn't have any math to do with the, look, I just wrote it down what's in grams, because this book, I showed it plenty of times, it has this. So I just, what it says it needs 1 ounce butter is just under 30 grams. So I use this book to convert these. Oh, this doesn't, it doesn't look appetizing. It's just a weird white blob. I feel like this isn't going to be any, this isn't cheese sauce. It's a milk sauce with a little bit of cheese. Anyway, put the cooked macaroni into the pot and stir in the seasonings. Okay. Oh, this one can go here. No, doesn't need any more. I think I'm going to use this better. Seasonings, salt, pepper, and mustard. So plenty of pepper and plenty of, maybe it's going to be a mustard sauce. I'm going to take this off. I need a long spoon for this. It's almost empty. Well, it's plenty. I'm going to use this much, I think, for now. I think I've already got some macaroni. Put the cooked macaroni in the pot and stir in the seasonings. Well, I haven't done macaroni yet. And it says add tomatoes if you want, but that I don't want that. That sounds very weird to put tomatoes in here. Anyway, let's have a taste to see if it needs more of anything. That's a big blob. Yeah, a little bit too much mustard and a hint of cheese, but let's put in the macaroni. But it doesn't say anything, which I realize my mistake now, is that I cook my macaroni just how the package said I should cook it. 9 minutes. So I did 9 minutes. And now I'm thinking, yeah, but we have to put it in the oven for 15 minutes. So isn't the macaroni going to be overcooked? And is it a shame if I put some breadcrumbs on top? People are gonna hate me when I do that. And there's a smoked sausage in the fridge as well. I have a feeling to put that through this. I'm sorry. This is, what am I going to do? Have a taste first again with the macaroni. Let's see. Yeah, it maybe with a little bit more salt and pepper. It looked like I had plenty, but or just should I grate some cheese on top to get a nice crust? Or does it? Now I'm not going to do a cheese crust, but I think I'm doing this sausage real quick. The mustard is enough, so I'm gonna make a salad dressing out of this or something in the jar. Let's get this. I think I'm going to use this quick because it's there. I have no use for it, and I don't want to throw it away. So I'm going to, alright, cornstarch my fingers. I'm just out of breath. I don't know why. It's just too big. No. It's bite size. Or it's smaller than bite size. So. This goes in just because, why not? And then it's a big bowl. Maybe this is enough for today and the day after tomorrow. Maybe hopefully I just can put it in the oven again. Reheat it up. Reheat it up. So in here. I like this kind of recipe. I was just in the oven for so many minutes, and then it just didn't say how warm the oven needs to be. And I think I'm going to put it like normal heat on the bottom and like grill on top to see if I can get a nice brown crust on top in this 15 minutes. So a whole dish full. I'm preheating the oven to 220, I think I'm going to do, and then I forgot to preheat it, so I'm going to leave that. Now wait for the oven to preheat, clean that, put that in for 15 minutes. Did I say that? And then after that we'll have a taste test. We'll all be fine. I think this is a good recipe. I did good, I think, in this recipe. Well, except for the sausage. That was my own add to the thing. So yeah, I'm do all those things. What a timing. 15 minutes. So let's take a look. It has a little bit of brown crust. But I think it's okay. 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 I think it's Oh, it's bubbling. That's a satisfying sound. Oh, I already did a bit of a taste test, right? Earlier, but see if it's seasoned enough. But basically, this is a test if the macaroni isn't overcooked. Oh. Definitely is. Piece of a sausage. Well, it's it's an hour before dinner time. So this is my last bite. And then, well, put it in the warm oven. Or maybe it's still warm then, and otherwise I will turn on the oven for a bit. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah, still could use more salt, I think. Let's put this in here. Yeah, a bit more salt and more cheese. Cheese is lost. Or a stronger cheese, but and don't cook the macaroni as far as the box says. Just a couple of minutes less because way too far just dissolves. Yeah, or you should like that, but I don't know. So that's the macaroni and cheese from the Irish Grannies. The book is over there. So yeah, I think this recipe went great, even though with my own addition of putting the sausage in there, but I like it. So thanks for watching. See you for the next week. Bye bye.